I am going to remain still a little bit anonymous, so it's going to be a voice to ear message. Who am I? A wandering nomad for now. Less important kind of for now. So the reason why I am starting this channel is that since very long, and I mean very long, things have happened, things have occurred, and things have been experienced. And in the same time, the people I met in my life and some who are still in my life have pushed me to literally surpass the boundary of actually sharing what I know, what I have find out or figured out and discovered, as well as the insights of complete different, well, one would say approaches or an adoptance of perspectives. So one of the most important things when at least following or listening to me and to the material I will be sharing from this year on is to literally take everything with a grain of salt, and most importantly, listen and review the information from a metaphorical perspective, which means that there are many ways to look at things, and then each one should make their own mind of, is some information valid or valuable or less. But I really do find it most important that the information, or in general, whatever information is being shared, to literally analyze it in a multi-faceted way, as in this case, the metaphorical perspective. So yeah, that's a short intro of me now. And the reason why I'm creating this video now, which is factically speaking very important at this very moment. There are a couple of events happening in January and till March. So I want to jump straight up to the important events to share with you all, and I will address the focus points in this video. One of the first focus point I want to address is the cosmos and the cosmic energies. After that, I will jump on the topic of children. After that, the manifestations of affirmations and why I am addressing that focus point. And afterward, it's going to be nature and nature opening and actually radiating and curing. After that, I will talk about humanity, and with the connection of the previous focus points, and well, what is there to be left when humans are being touched by the cosmos, or in this case, the cosmic energies from both sides, Earth and the universe. So, we will start with January and some cosmic events and timings. So, one of the most important things which already has happened, starting from around the 28th of December last year, which is like 2 days ago. It's kind of funny to look back at that. So in these, since 2 days, oh no, wait, I'm even lying. Oh, it's 3 days ago. Yeah, wow, you see, time flies. So 3 days ago already, the cosmic energy flow has been, well, one could say reboosted or widened up or strengthened itself in pursuing to reach as far it can reach. And since, well, the 28th of December, so the radiation and the strength, the power of that cosmic flow has been spreading around, and it already reached Earth. And I can imagine that some will say like, oh yeah, but that's already happened or has happened long time ago. Yes, but this one now is completely different than what we have experienced so far. And it's going to do a lot in the good. I mean, like, obviously. Yet, however, it's going to be a lot as in to deal with as well. So, yeah, prepare for what's coming or what's going to happen. And the focus point why the children are important is, which is for me, I think the most important fact for January in general, is that the children specifically now, since the 28th of December, are going to be very, very, very attracted, attached, touched by the feeling of this cosmic energy. So they are going to be a massive target. And I am really urging everyone to keep 3 eyes. So usually one would say like, yeah, keep an eye on the child, or keep, in this case, keep 3 eyes, all 3 eyes on your child, on your neighbor child, or your family members, literally the youngsters in this case, because they are the most vulnerable, but they are the most empathetic, which can sense and feel. And I mean, like, because they're still in their closest form of purity. So this is why it's very important to literally have a very important focus on the children, because there will be targets, and perhaps there's going to be some wild stuff in a physical plane, but on the astralic, the energetic, and all the other realms which do exist. And we can argue about the topics, if it's spiritual or if it's whatever. Fact is, there are other realms, and the young children are going to be specific targets, because this cosmic flow, this energy reaching them, feeling them, being touched by it, makes them awaken, makes their DNA more awaken, and in this case activates a lot in their blueprints, their divine blueprints. And it's going to be a problem, because if we are talking about the bad entities, it's, well, I mean, like, kind of obvious they don't like it, whoever they are. There are many names given to it, but fact is, it's a problem. And after the children, if you have some good preparations and focus points on the children, some till a certain age of the youth, so around maybe 12, 13, so in this gap. So everything after it's not so far yet for them to be in touch with it. Okay, that sounded kind of weird. It's not for them, it's not yet that far that the cosmic energy has reached the sensitivity of that age of the children. Of course, we all are connected, we all will feel it, but it starts with those who are most open to receive. And in this case, because the youngest children are in its closest, purest form towards the source, it starts with them always first. So that's the focus point on the children, or the little ones. The next very important thing is manifestation of affirmations. In this case, in January, and it's very, very important. The 14th of January and the 25th of January. So perhaps some people already know about the 25th of January. It's like the alignment of all the planets. So it's going to be a whole shakeup. It's like when you're being groovy in a disco and you have an earthquake and you just keep dancing. And yeah, and it's being a basketball in a room, so it's bouncing everywhere off. It's very important to mark these two dates, the 14th and the 25th of January. Why? Because in these days, I don't know the time exactly, so that's why it's like the whole day. If you have time and you have your community, your people, whatever, those days are the most strongest. I mean, like if we take the focus point of the children, and before that I said the cosmic flow. So we have cosmic flow, children, and now we have manifestation of affirmations on the 14th and the 25th. Why it is important? Because I already mentioned the dark forces and everything trying to reach the children. So I can imagine that everyone has same or slight different manifestations of affirmations they would love to go after and to work on, which is completely fine. The reason why I am addressing these two dates and these two situations is, despite the topic, and I always say, like, it's debatable. I don't care. I'll be very bold. I really don't care. We all have different opinions, which is fine. Elon Musk, we know who he is, what he's doing, the puppet of, the tech and everything like it. He wants to occupy Mars, and who knows where, like the Stargates and everything, where we don't even know what we have and where humanity has been in secret. So anyhow, I want to ask all of you, these two dates, to whatever your manifestation is of affirmation for your own personal, your own literal creating, I want to ask everyone, when doing the manifestation of affirmations, to keep Elon Musk and co. So which means all the people he's working together with, and all these big tech giants, and all these 1% elites, and all these puppeteers, dire CEOs of whatever, like all the bad guys. I want at least it's not only I want, it's literally I am asking, because I'm putting out a request to, be it meditate or however, in whatever form you're doing, but to keep them all on earth. I don't know why. So certain information, I don't have it myself yet, but it's very important that we keep these guys on earth. So creating, and I think because everything works through our conscious, and if we are connected, like there was an event where there was like this worldwide call out for a worldwide meditation thing, and I think it created havoc in a good sense. So this is why I am putting out on these two specific dates a part to put in your manifestation of affirmation, to keep Elon Musk specifically and everyone who is cooperating with him, be it Donald, be it Bill Gates, whoever, the whole clique of the upper echelon. We need to keep them on earth. Don't allow them to leave earth, be it spiritually, astrologically, through stargates, out of their homes, whatever. We have to keep them on earth. And the reason why is then the next focus point. Nature is opening. nature is radiating and nature is curing. What do I want to say with it? That nature, because of these cosmic forces now, which have been reached or arrived at least since the 28th of December last year, Earth is opening, it's radiating and it's curing up. So everything, so it's like a moment of healing. I know there is going to be a lot of catastrophic events this year, but there are gaps to balance things out, and these two dates are actually two very, very specific, strong gaps to do something in adjusting and countering of the negative effects which will occur later this year, or in the next, even in the next 3 months, not to mention in the next 6, 12 months and 18 months. But that's something else. For now, the focus is really on January. And because nature is opening now, because it has received enough of cosmic energy, it's radiating. And because it's radiating, everything on and in it is curing. So it's giving for a moment a glimpse of a, well, blossoming style of life, which means elevation of the conscious mind, elevation on the emotional scale, the mental scale, which eventually will also touch the physical scale, and which also influences the sexual scale. And then not to mention, if we go into spiritual, the astralic, the energetic body, etc. So there's a build up. But on these 2 days, if we can, and we actually need to keep all these people, everybody can, as I said, everybody can do in their manifestation of affirmation what they deem right and is needed for them, for each of themselves at that very moment. Just take into consideration to also keep the upper echelon on Earth. And another reason why it is important, it's another topic which I want to add to the manifestation of affirmations, which I didn't wrote down. So another important fact which I am requesting everyone to do is to actually fuse all realities into one. Fuse all dimensions into one. Fuse all your lifetimes, your timelines into one. Because it seems that this is one of the solutions. We literally, like you, not only me, you, whatever, the whole of humanity, we need to adjust a certain frame in our mindset, in our doing. And yes, there's going to be a lot of bad things happening, that like good and bad, yin yang, it's all part of the game. But the problem with the dark forces is, and I will make a complete different video on specific that topic, is they are using timelines and dimensions and in this case realities to do what they do, but avoid paying the bill from their side on. So this is why I am also addressing everyone to take into consideration in their each manifestation of affirmation to, first of all, keep Elon Musk and the rest of the upper echelon on Earth, and second, to fuse all realities, all timelines, all dimensions, each one of your life into your own life. Like this, because I'm not going to say too much. We need one reality, we need one timeline, and we need one dimension. And this is why we need to keep all the upper echelon also on Earth with us, which kind of cuts the court short, so they don't have too much play field anymore. And this is actually one of the solutions, which I'll make a different video about that. So this is also what I'm requesting everyone to take into consideration, to take it within your manifestation of affirmations on the 14th and the 25th of January. Next focus point is humanity will start to get the tingles of the heebeegeebees from the cosmic forces. So, as I said, like the children are at the moment the focus point for us, which doesn't mean that we, the youth, the adult, the elderly, and I don't know, the whoever, in whatever age you are or whoever age it is, everyone will feel the heebie-jeebies from the cosmic forces, and it will do something with us, but due time. So it's certain people may already feel or do something or sense a certain thing happening from within. Most people will follow up, which is okay. It's completely fine. Even better. So it gives you even more space to just focus on the little ones, which is kind of completely fine. And the connection with the focus point on that topic is that we all will be touched by the cosmic energy from both sides, so Earth and the universe. So the universe started already with this new update since the 28th of December. And now Earth, or in this case, nature is opening up, which means Earth has received enough to actually start opening up a certain, let's call it program, since even science now can say, yeah, we live in a simulation. So yeah, okay, welcome in the matrix. So okay, we got it from up and we got it from down. So it's like a good sandwich to be touched, but because, yeah, many things have to be addressed, some things have to happen, and humanity in general, the older you get, a little bit longer it takes for some things to reach, but it's going to be very fast. Don't worry, no one's going to fall out. We'll all be in the same ship, and whole of humanity. That's why we will have these massive, catastrophic events happening, because it's too much goodness and it's too much of a problem for the opposite side. So yeah, they need to push back hard. And this is, again, my request to everyone who's listening, and to share this information, that on the 14th and the 25th of January, keep Elon Musk and the upper echelon on Earth, and just focus on the little ones. Like, that's it. World stage wide, politically, I mean, like, it's politically, okay, Trump is, at least that's the goal. Trump is taking office, obviously, end of January. So there's gonna be a whole, I think, some very good last hits during the time of Biden. The BRICS nations, they're doing their stuff. The BRICS note has been brought out, so it's official. Economically, February, March is going to be one of the first, let's call it, hits on us people. And this is also where I want to bring a part of the crypto into place, which means that around February, March, there's going to be a whole new advertisement show starting to be very directed into crypto, making it a hype and telling people, yeah, join crypto, and the implementation part. So it's the next level of implementation. More people will then slowly start to pour in, because, the politics says it's good. Trump also loves it. So yeah, I'm very specific. So everybody loves it. Xi Jinping, everybody loves crypto. And I know the middle class people and some of the working class will start pouring into crypto, because it's going to be hyped. and it's going to be a FOMO, fear of missing out. And while more and more people are gonna pour in, and I think around the summer, maybe August, September, between July and September, there's going to be a backlash in the crypto because the financial institutions will rug pull, meaning they're gonna take out a lot of money. So the normal and the middle class people, they are pouring in because it's becoming, integrated. And from that moment, when a lot of money is coming in, that's the moment when there will be a moment where the financial rich institutions will pull out a lot of that money, making profit. Crypto is going down, and people will not understand what has happened. So they lost their money, crypto went down. People are going to, out of fear, mostly sell the crypto again to get a buck or four back, while investing hundreds or maybe thousands. And that because when everybody's selling cheap, the crypto price drops low, and that's the moment when the whales are going to buy in again many cryptos for pennies. So it's actually a new wave of stealing. So be warned and be ready. So in case you are investing or you will be investing, leave crypto where it is, don't sell. If you're not investing in crypto, keep your money at bay. That's it for now. I'm not gonna say too much. So yeah, that's actually the first video of this year. For now, I won't open the comment section, which I think for me at the moment is okay. I still need to find my vibe in this whole YouTube channel stuff, or video making, voice making. So I hope that you all really don't mind it. And yeah, literally 14th and 25th, let's make hell break loose, but to the opposite side. And most of all, enjoy these days as well for yourself. Like, make the best out of it. Just don't forget, we gotta keep the upper echelon on Earth. And forcing all universes, all realities, all timelines, all dimensions to become one. That's like that is for me, that's the most important part. I like the Holy Trinity: the time space, the children, and the cosmic force. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blast. I hope you have entered this, well, what we call New Year good. And you will be hearing from me pretty soon again.